Welcome to Historic Coin, the channel where we uncover the hidden history, design, and value of coins from around the world. Today, we bring you an exciting journey into the story of a remarkable British coin, the 1999 one penny featuring Queen Elizabeth II. This coin may seem small at first glance, but it carries centuries of tradition, artistry, and symbolism within its design. We will explore the front and back sides of this coin in detail, understand its metal composition, learn about its history, and even discover whether it holds any collector's value. And stay tuned until the very end, because we will also reveal where you can actually sell your British coins, if you own one. So don't skip a second, because this story of the 1999 one penny is going to be fascinating from start to finish. Historical background of the penny. The penny is one of the oldest denominations in British coinage, with its history dating back more than 1,000 years. The modern decimal penny, like this 1999 issue, is part of the currency system introduced in 1971 when Britain transitioned to decimalization. Before that, the country used the old pounds, shillings, and pence system, which was far more complicated. The introduction of the decimal penny simplified everyday transactions and aligned Britain's currency system with international standards. By 1999, the penny had already become a familiar coin in the hands of millions, yet its design carried a symbolic nod to British heritage and tradition. This makes the 1999 one penny not just money, but also a small piece of living history. Obverse design. Queen Elizabeth II. On the obverse side of the 1999 one penny, we find the portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, the longest reigning monarch of the United Kingdom. The portrait was designed by Ian Rank-Broadley, a British sculptor who created this particular effigy in 1998, and it was used on British coins from 1998 onwards. This portrait shows the Queen facing right, wearing the Girls of Great Britain and Ireland tiara. It is considered one of the most realistic portraits of the Queen, showing her features with more maturity and detail compared to earlier designs. Around the portrait, the inscription reads, Elizabeth II DG, Reg FD, 1999, which is an abbreviation of the Latin phrase Dei Gratia Regina Fidei Defensor, meaning, by the grace of God, Queen, Defender of the Faith. Reverse design. The crowned portcullis. Turning to the reverse side, the 1999 one penny features the design of a crowned portcullis. This is a lattice gate with chains, surmounted by a royal crown. The portcullis is a symbol associated with the Palace of Westminster and has long been used as a heraldic emblem in Britain. It represents authority, governance, and the strength of the state. The design was created by Christopher Ironside, a highly respected British artist who designed many of the decimal coin reverses introduced in 1971. The word one penny is inscribed around the top, and the value 1 appears at the bottom. This simple yet powerful design connects the coin to British history, tradition, and government. Metal composition and size. The 1999 one penny was struck in copper-plated steel, a material that had been introduced in 1992 to replace the earlier bronze composition. The reason for this change was the rising cost of copper, which made the traditional bronze alloy too expensive for such low-value coins. The coin has a diameter of 20.3 millimeters, a weight of 3.56 grams, and a thickness of 1.65 millimeters. Its smooth edge makes it distinct from other higher denomination coins. While it is small in size, the penny is one of the most frequently used coins in the British currency system, often exchanged in everyday transactions, from small purchases to change given back in shops. The year 1999. Historical context. The year 1999 was significant for Britain in many ways. Politically, the country was under the leadership of Prime Minister Tony Blair, and socially, it was the final year before the new millennium. Coins minted in this period, including the 1999 one penny, became part of the everyday life of millions of British citizens preparing to enter the year 2000. The penny was a coin that people used constantly in shops, supermarkets, buses, and vending machines. Even though it held very little value on its own, it was an essential part of the currency system. For collectors today, the date 1999 stands as a reminder of the final years of the 20th century and the approach of a new era: mintage and circulation. The 1999 one penny was produced in very large numbers by the Royal Mint to meet the demands of circulation. Billions of pennies have been minted since decimalization, and the 1999 issue is no exception. This means that the coin is not considered rare in normal circulated condition. However, uncirculated or proof versions of the coin, which were specially struck for collectors, are much harder to find and can be of greater value. The circulation strikes were made to withstand everyday handling, but the collector versions were minted with higher detail and quality. This difference is important for those who are interested in numismatics and coin collecting. Collector value. In terms of collector value, the 1999 one penny is generally worth only its face value if it is circulated and shows signs of wear. However, if the coin is in mint condition, uncirculated, or part of a proof set, it may be valued higher by collectors. Some rare errors, such as misstrikes or double dies, can also increase the worth significantly, but these are extremely uncommon. For most people, the 1999 one penny remains a nostalgic coin rather than a valuable rarity. Its worth lies in its history and design, rather than its monetary value. Nonetheless, collectors often keep coins like this as part of a complete set of decimal coins. The artist, Christopher Ironside. The reverse design of the crowned portcullis was the work of Christopher Ironside, one of the most influential figures in British coin design. His work on the decimal series of 1971 was a landmark in modern coinage. Ironside's designs were chosen because they reflected British heritage, while also being simple and practical for everyday use. The crowned portcullis became instantly recognizable and is still admired today as a symbol of strength and governance. His artistic contribution ensured that even the smallest coin, like the penny, carried a message of national identity. Understanding his role helps us appreciate the thought and creativity that goes into something as common as a penny. The sculptor, Ian Rank-Broadley. The portrait of Queen Elizabeth II on the obverse was created by Ian Rank-Broadley, a sculptor known for his realistic style. His effigy of the Queen was introduced in 1998 and used on British coins until 2015. Unlike earlier portraits, his version emphasized realism over idealism, showing the Queen with maturity and dignity. This portrait appeared not only on the penny, but also across many denominations, making it one of the most widely recognized images of the monarch in circulation. Rank-Broadley's design marked a shift in how the monarchy was represented on coins, bringing a more modern and honest depiction to the public. Symbolism of the penny. Though small in value, the penny carries deep symbolism. It is often seen as a representation of thrift, modesty, and tradition. In British culture, the phrase, "a penny saved is a penny earned," reflects its association with careful money management. The crowned portcullis design links it to government and authority, reminding people of the role of Parliament and the state. For many, the penny is also a reminder of childhood memories, collecting small change, or saving coins in piggy banks. Its role goes beyond economics and enters into culture, heritage, and even personal memory. That is why coins like the 1999 one penny remain significant long after they leave circulation. Use in everyday life. In 1999, the penny was still an essential part of everyday British life. Shops frequently priced items ending in .99, making the penny necessary for completing transactions. Whether buying sweets, newspapers, or small household goods, the penny played its part in daily commerce. Although some argue that such low-value coins are less useful today, in the late 1990s they were indispensable. The constant use of the penny in everyday trade ensured that nearly every person in the United Kingdom handled one regularly, making it one of the most widely circulated coins of its time.